Okay, and with that huge scream from Jackson, we're about to kick things off here. Thank you guys for joining me here for episode 48 of XCW. Let's go ahead and jump into our universe here. I already have the card completely up and ready to go. But before we actually dive into the action, I have one thing I want to discuss with you guys, and that is the Slammy Awards. The voting for it was compromised. Somebody was attempting to create extra accounts so that they could get extra votes for their characters, or not necessarily their characters, but for each individual category. And so I had to delete and restart the XCW Slammy Awards. So you guys who have already voted are going to have to go back on the website and re-vote for each of the categories that you had already done so for. We have currently at the moment 8 categories up and running. The 9th and final one, which is the attire one, has not been re-put up on the site. I have not had the time to cut out the pictures and put the attires up. Therefore, you can see the attires as we post them. But I will try to do that relatively soon. If I can do that tonight, I definitely will. Getting phone calls. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call, had to take it. It was my sister. Just always need to make sure that I get those in case there's an important thing happening. But I've rid myself of my cell phone, so I should not have a disappearing act once again. I will repeat this really quickly. I don't know if anybody was yet in the stream when I said this, but the Slammy Awards were compromised. Somebody was attempting to gain extra votes in the competition, not only for their character, but for just, I guess, whoever they felt deserved each individual category. The person has been dealt with, but I was not able to delete their votes per se. I tried to delete their accounts, thought that might work at deleting the votes, did not work. So I had to simply restart the Slammy voting. So for anybody who has already voted, then you need to go back to the website and re-vote for the Slammy Awards. For anybody that has not voted yet, good news. There's an extended period of time. Instead of this being the last day to vote, this is actually now the new first day to vote. Instead of having the Slammy Awards on our next episode, which will be 49, I will either wait until the Royal Rumble or even possibly the Raw after the Royal Rumble before we hand out these Slammy Awards. I want to give everybody enough time to make sure that the XCW viewers, especially those who have voted, enough chance to go back and re-vote so we can get our Slammy Awards done properly. We've got Wolfpack in the house, Kirby here as well, Madfire, and one of our newest XCW members, Ken Green, here in the Twitch chat tonight. Thank you, guys. We're going to go ahead and start our first matchup of the evening. This is Kent Carter on the left, made his debut last week on Saturday Night Main Event. And on the right is Nate Ballmer, has been struggling here in XCW. Neither man here has picked up a win in quite a while, but both of these men have a great opportunity as the winner of this matchup between these two men are going to advance in the United States title tournament. They will face Envy Wilson next week to determine which of those men are going to head on to the vacant United States Championship title match. We will see later on tonight Ricky Brown against Aaron the Dominator. The winner of that matchup as well will go on to the Royal Rumble. So we're going to find out exactly who will be fighting for a vacant United States Championship both this week and next week. But thank you guys for being here. So go ahead and let me know, guys, who you think is going to win this matchup between these two individuals. Will it be Ken Carter, who was close, but not that close last week, or will it be Nate Ballmer, a man who has been heavily struggling over the last few weeks? I myself have already chosen Kent Carter. Looks like go ahead and get this match started as I try to see them over on the side.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night.
Episode 60 is going to be a 5-hour-long show. Tell all your friends about and family about it. Madfire is here now. He's voting for KC as well. Butch Kirby is going for Butch Kirby is voting for Ballmer. KC for 0. And Shanny is going for Carter. Right now, Carter just smashed him on the mat. Carter now followed it up. Huge kick to the small of the back of Ballmer. Ballmer has been here now for a couple of months. No slouch here at XCW in terms of getting to compete and competing to have continuous action in the company. But Ballmer has just simply been unable lately to really pick up any momentum, any kind of wins. I think he might have has 1, maybe 2 wins in his career here in XCW at most. But when this man came in, I was impressed with him in his matches, but just has been unable to get anything going, at least for the last month here in XCW. Yes, Fruitful Jester 0 is what I refer to as 0. Did vote for KC. Evolution is making their debut today. Just to let you know, Madfire, I did not make in all honesty, I never thought about it. Did not make a entrance for Evolution themselves to come out. So there is no Evolution entrance going to happen. Y'all will take one by one. Will make your way out to the ring, just to let you know. And looks like we've got CJ in the house as well. Man who is the creator behind CJ and Jay Lyons. The 6th Dynasty, the NWO Wolfpack members, and the current reigning tag team champions who will be taking on the Birds of Prey in 2 episodes' time at the Royal Rumble match. They will defend those titles for the very first time. Are the Birds of Prey getting a championship title match here in XCW? I believe this is their 3rd month in the company. Took them a while to get their opportunity, but maybe they will be able to take advantage, or maybe the Wolfpack can keep their dominance going. Over the last few months, they have done very well in the tag team competition, and we will see if that is going to continue here tonight. My cousin votes for Ballmer too. He told me to say that. Hold on, Ballmer lifting him up, and a huge takedown right there on KC. KC could be in trouble here. 1, 2, no. KC able to kick out. Kent not allowing that one to keep him down. Chokeslam attempted right there, but Kent was able to block it. KC picks him up. Attitude adjustment right there. Plants him. Immediately hooks the leg for the pin. 2. No. KC, that finisher right there, almost put Ballmer away, but not enough. You saw a finisher get reversed directly into a finisher from the other individual, but not enough. Ballmer has a wherewithal to kick out of that maneuver. AGB in here as well. King, just believe. A lot of the XCWers here in the chat. Sorry, Twitch was kind of messing with me. I kept restarting it, seeing if people could respond, and nobody was ever in there. The only time I believe one person got into the chat, I'm not sure if it was recording at that time either. So finally resetted my system, and everything seems to be up and running smoothly now. And right there, you just saw that very vicious shuffle sidekick underneath the jaw of Nate Ballmer, and that's going to be it. 1, 2, no! Ballmer kicks out. I thought that was the end of this matchup. I believe that was a signature move of KC. But Casey now is the one who's in trouble on the apron. Balmer lifting him up, hitting a huge suplex back into the ring, going for a pinfall off of it. One. No, just a 1 count. Casey getting back to his feet. Both these men trying to get their first win in quite a while, and a huge scoop slam from Balmer. Not enough to keep Casey down, though. Casey quickly back up, reverses that grapple attempt, and smashes Balmer to the ground. Casey could be looking for his first win here in XCW, and a first huge win as well if he can simply put Balmer down for the 3 count. Both of these men have had struggles, but one of their struggles just might be over. Kirby, join my party. Oh. Kirby, I'm about to wait. Something to the millions and millions. Shout AZW. Yes, we've got a number of AZW superstars. Hold on, Casey just set that up. Put Balmer in the tree of woe. Climbed up above him on the turnbuckle and double stomped his chest right there. Balmer did not, was unable to avoid that attack personally. That was one of the most vicious moves I've seen here in a while here in XCW. Is right here, Balmer trying to get the pin count on that neck breaker, though. Unable to do so. Casey trying to get back to his feet. Balmer stomping on him, lifts him up. Could this be it? No. Reverses that signature move right there. Casey, once again, an attitude adjustment. Down in the center of the ring. Casey, though, exhausted, could not even get over there to cover him for the pinfall. Wait a minute, what is this? Casey's got a second finisher. He stands up. He could have gone for the win off of that AA. Instead, another AA. This time looks like once again. 1, 2, 3. Casey right there. Wanted to make sure it was over. Hits 1 AA. Gives him a second to gain some energy. And instead of going for a pinfall, simply hits a second AA as Balmer walks right into it. Good job by Casey here tonight. He will face Envy Wilson next week. Determine if it will be him or Envy that are going to head to the United States Championship match. Balmer unable to pick up the win here tonight. It seemed early on that Balmer was doing pretty well, was going for that choke slam, but basically ever since he missed that choke slam opportunity, Casey avoided it. And then Casey really took over the match for the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Here is your winner.
Looks like we might have Tornado in the chat as well now.
That was an incredible match.
Casey picking his first ever win here in XCW, advances in the U.S. title tournament. The question now is, can he advance to the finals, to the Royal Rumble match for that vacant championship? As we move on now to our next matchup. 1-0 for Zach Zero. Yes, that is true. Zach Zero debuted last week. Zach Zero actually just defeated the man you saw, Casey, in one-on-one action. But here tonight we are seeing this man, Envy Wilson, who is actually undefeated here in XCW, 4-0. Made his debut right before the TLC pay-per-view. Then won a 6-man over-the-top Battle Royal in order to earn the first spot in the Royal Rumble. Won a match on Raw the next night, getting into this United States Championship tournament, advancing past the first round. Then last week picked up a win as well. Here tonight, this would be his 5th consecutive win if he could pick this up against one of the longest reigning veterans here in XCW, a man who has had struggles as of recently. Had an opportunity to possibly fight for the Undisputed Championship #1 contendership tonight if he had simply defeated his opponent last week, which was Tyrant, a man that in the past they have had battles over. In fact, a man that he had beaten in a #1 contendership match in the past. But Tyrant, a little bit too much for Alpha One last week, defeated him. And now this week, he is going up against this rising newcomer. And Envy right there, a drop kick right to the gut. Like, okay, I wasn't paying attention at first. I see King Just Believe saying A1. Envy for a fruitful gesture.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Envy for Mad Fire.
Where tens of thousands of fans were witnessing
Alpha 1 for Tornado. Alpha 1 for Alpha 1. Alpha 1 for Kirby. Alpha 1 for CJ and Jay Lyons. Envy for, yeah, you already said Envy. Gosh, it looks like mostly Alpha 1s. I guess I have to go against the grain. I'm going to choose Envy Wilson to win. Envy, again, once I said, he is undefeated. This would snap his win streak here in XCW. In fact, if Envy can win this matchup, he would actually gain an overall point to his superstar. But this is definitely going to be a tough matchup. A1, one of the faces of the XCW roster, the man who basically took an entire another company and brought the fight to this one, even though he himself had to fight against the company he brought to battle this company, and basically earn their independence, earn their ability to call themselves equals to this roster. Also, simultaneously running one of the strongest factions within the XCW itself, the NWO Wolfpack. So this man definitely has been getting around, stretching himself thin maybe, and that could be why this man has been struggling to win. It's definitely not from support. He has had so much support from the entire formerly known as NXT, now AZW roster. He has had support from his woman, Shantia Alpha. He has had support from his faction, the NWO Wolfpack. I don't know what is up with Alpha 1, though, why he has struggled in recent weeks to pick up many wins. But that could easily take a turn for the better here tonight. Maybe things will turn back like they were a few weeks back at the TLC pay-per-view when he and Omega defeated the now #1 contenders, the Birds of Prey, in 2-on-2 action. Kings believe saying Tyrant sucks. Hot dog, this is for you. What? A taco. Alpha 1 right now taking it to Envy right there. Hit a huge power bomb, but Envy quickly able to counter. And right here, spin out, Blue Thunder power bomb. 1. No, only a 1 count. Envy not able to pin the NWO Wolfpack member. And we have seen a lot of things happening over in AZW. They have created a second NWO Wolfpack over there, or should I say, like basically a B team. Hold on. 1, 2. No, Alpha 1 survives that exploder suplex into the turnbuckle. Uh-oh, this could be it, though. Backslide driver. A1 is down. Envy locks them up. 1, 2, 3. Envy Wilson goes for a 5th consecutive victory here in XCW. And this man is undefeated after 5 shows of action. And at the pace he is going, it looks like this is going to be your next United States champion. Because all he has to do is win next week against KC. Then the next week against either Ricky Brown or his opponent here tonight, Aaron the Dominator. And he will be the new United States champion. He is simply two episodes away from having that opportunity, possibly 2 wins away from that happening. But maybe the pressure of being undefeated will get to him. A1 losing here tonight. Surprised to a degree, even though I personally picked Envy. And my picks are not always necessarily who I think is going to actually win. I chose Brent Ryder in a 2-on-1 handicap match last week. And Brent Ryder did not do well against the NWO Wolfpack's 6 Dynasty Jay and CJ Lyons. So just because I picked something doesn't necessarily actually who I think is going to win the matchup. But that was definitely a good matchup between those 2 individuals. But here we are going to see, this is, in fact, is tag team action. Brent Ryder tried once again to get revenge for his tag team partner, Chris Cryptic, wanted to face both of these members of D-Generation X and punish them for what they did to Chris Cryptic at the TLC ladder match. But Brian Tornado Nash, like last week, he came at ringside for Brent Ryder. This week, telling Ryder, no, you are not going out there alone. I'm not going to let you walk into this again. So Brian Nash will be tag teaming with Brent Ryder in this matchup. So let me know who you think will win. Will it be the 2 members of the Vigilantes, or will it be the 2 members of D-Generation X? We've got a DX, or we got R King is here. Harris in the chat here tonight. He is choosing D-Generation X. Vigilantes from Shanny. Vigilantes from God Soul Dragon. God Soul Dragon, I believe, is Aaron the Dominator. If I am wrong for some reason, let me know. I'm sorry if I said you were the wrong character. Let's go ahead and start this matchup right here. Ash and Brent for 0, saying the Vigilantes going to pull this one out. Madfire choosing the Vigilantes as well. DX being chosen by Tyrant. I'm going to have to go personally with the Vigilantes. Can't really go against the Undisputed Champion and the former 2-time United States Champion, former 2-time Tag Team Champion. These two men can work very well together. And Brent Ryder right now just tagged the Undisputed Champion in, Sammy Danger, and Nick Nitro getting a great opportunity. One of our different ways to up your overall is to defeat each and every one of the champions. So basically, you have to defeat a Undisputed Champion while they are the Undisputed Champion. So here tonight, even though it's a tag team action, they do not necessarily have to pin Brian Nash in order to collect part of that achievement, trying to gain that extra overall point. But here tonight, you're going to see this is definitely going to be an all-out brawl, an all-out fight. King Just Believe also says the Vigilantes.
And he goes for the neck breaker.
Okay, I never got an answer from CJ and Jay Lyons. I did not get an answer from King Just Believe. Sorry, I got one from King. I didn't get one from Tornado, obviously chose the Vigilantes. From Kirby, though. I did not get an answer from Kirby. Everybody else, I believe, gave me their answer. And Nash took down Sammy right there. Sammy trying to attack him from behind, able to block it and then get a nice jawbreaker there with his shoulder. But Sammy fighting back. Both of these men in the ring at the moment that are fighting are both up for the undisputed, or no, not undisputed, the Superstar of the Year. The man we just saw compete in action, also Alpha One, is up for Superstar of the Year. And Justin Sane, who was just let go by XCW, picked up by AZW. He is also up for Superstar of the Year, was there from the start of XCW nearly through the end of the XCW calendar year. And here tonight, you are seeing Brian Tornado Nash and Sammy Danger competing in this matchup, along with both of their Sammy's actual tag team partner and Brian Nash's stablemate, Brent Ryder. It's been a great tag team match so far, but the question is, Brent Ryder seems to really be out for revenge on the men that took out his competition. His partner. If anybody saw that matchup, you will see that Chris Cryptic bled more in that matchup than anybody else has ever bled in an XCW matchup. He was gashed across the head early on, started bleeding, eventually just got more profuse as the night went along. And ever since, Chris Cryptic is out of action at the current moment, I guess indefinitely. Right there, a nice tag team move. Nick Nitro taunting Ryder. Ryder tried to clothesline him off the apron, and Nitro was able to get the advantage, duck under the rope there, pull him, and basically use his own momentum against him to make him fall out of the ring. Nitro quickly throws him back in as Sammy continues the attack here on Ryder. I'll be there for Rookie of the Year next year. That is true. We could have a Rookie of the Year next year in terms of people that have only debuted in that year, or at least within the last month of this year, maybe I could even consider as rookies for next year. But since everybody debuted within the first year, that won't be happening. Right there, Brent Ryder with that very nice, it's kind of almost like a reverse exploder suplex right there. And Ryder now, what is he going for? Climbing the top rope. He does not have a top rope signature or finisher, but tried to hit that double foot stomp to the gut of Sammy Danger, though. Danger making him pay, throws him out to the apron, now drags him into the ring and hits that vicious rope hung DDT right there. Hey, Custom Shoppy, we've got I Like Games Kid in the chat as well. Hi, I Like Games Kid. Right now, you are seeing the XCW Universe. I believe this is our third episode of the night. We've already seen two different matches here tonight. This is our first tag team of the evening. We will have a second one later on in Raw. What is this? Ryder setting up for that C4. I don't know if Nitro's taking nearly enough damage throughout this matchup, but he is in fact being hit with that C4 maneuver. Ryder now immediately going for the pinfall. One. Sammy Danger, though, quickly gets there to break it up. This Dorm 22 is also new. Nice to see another member of the chat speaking up. Hold on, Ryder going for a huge knee breaker right there, trying to damage the lower base of XCW D Generation X member Nick Nitro. For you guys, if you want to, Green wants to take KC for Rookie of the Year next year. That's very possible. If you would like to join either XCW, which is the show that I run, or our sister brand, AZW, you want to, some people in the chat might be able to type this up for me, where, we have a website, which is xcwuniverse.niceboard.com. You can go there and sign up. You can also, the best way that we will definitely get your contact information is to send me, Image Maker with no spaces, a comment, let me know about your character and all that, on Xbox Live. Hold on, Nash setting up maybe for an F5, maybe for an F7. Yes, the F7 powerbomb. The Undisputed Champion has won so many matchups with that devastating powerbomb variation. Nitro tried to get in the ring, actually tried to break up the match, did not even hit Nash. Hit Sammy Danger. The referee did not break up that pinfall count until Nitro got back to his feet to take Nash down once again. If you want to, we'd have a second show run by Alpha 1 here at XCW. He runs it. Hold on. DX right here trying to go for a, I'll tell you in a second about Shanny 82's stream right there in the face. Down goes Nash. Undisputed Champion is knocked out, but Brent Ryder able to block that move to get a huge DT on Nick Nitro. Sammy going out there making sure that Nash was not going to get up and get involved. Right there, he just saw his partner Nick Nitro get hit with that vicious DDT, that cradle DDT, but Sammy able to break up the pinfall. Thank you, Fruitful Jester. That would be the website, xcwuniverse.niceboard.com. Again, my gamer tag is Image Maker with no spaces. Wolfpack Alpha 1, if somebody would type that up as well, the Wolfpack, the L's and Wolfpack and Alpha are both ones, and the Alpha 1 is together like the number 1, not the word 1. As this hot tag comes in here, his Twitch handle is Shanny82, SHANNY82. That is his handle for, hold on, F5 right here on Sammy. And yes, that could be it. Sammy busted open here tonight. Nash pulling up the leg. You see his partner Nitro outside the ring. 3 count. The Vigilantes pick up the win, even though it was not Ryder himself that was able to get a measure of revenge here tonight. He did hit the C4 on Nick Nitro earlier on, but he got his partner in crime, his Vigilante cohort, the Undisputed Champion, by his side this week. And not only did they defeat this team with a vicious F5 maneuver, but also bust open Sammy Danger, maybe reopening that wound that he received during that ladder match. And it was a great tag team match between these two different teams. This was the ending maneuver right here, that huge F5 after Nash had gotten the hot tag, knocked Nitro out of the ring. He had no chance of getting up and breaking up that tag team, that finisher right there. So, great job right there. Travis Gillo, I guess a member of the AZW roster soon. These two men, huge. They are not the tag team of the Vigilantes. Only Brent Ryder is the man with no shirt on and all the red tights. He is one half of the former 2-time tag team champions. But right there, that is the man who has been basically unbeatable for that championship, held that title. When we hit the Royal Rumble, it will have been for basically 9 straight months. And the question is, will a member of D-Generation X be able to take that title away from him? You saw what he just did to the tag team of D-Generation X. Well, we know that he will be facing either Tyrant, the leader of D-Generation X, or Jackson Jordan, another member of DX. Both won their matches over the last couple of weeks to earn the right to face each other tonight in that number 1 contendership match. But this is a very important matchup. One of these two individuals will face off in that United States Championship match to determine a brand new United States champion. The former champion, Shane Thomas, has left XCW, and he is no longer going to be able to defend that title. So it is vacant, and either Ricky Brown, the man on the left, or Aaron, the Dominator, are going to move on and be in the Royal Rumble United States title match. So let me know who you think is going to win this match. Is it going to be Ricky Brown, or is it going to be the man on the far right, Aaron, the Dominator, or just Aaron for short? Does not have to necessarily say the Dominator every time. Since we got a Ricky Brown from Madfire, I myself am a fan of Ricky Brown and Aaron. It's tough for me to choose when it's two guys I really like. But the way that Ricky Brown won last week against Brad Harris, completely stomped Brad Harris, which was surprising. Brad Harris has been doing a really good job here at XCW. So I was surprised that Ricky Brown was able to beat him so quickly. I myself am going to take Ricky Brown in is my match. Arting. Your match is probably going to be on Saturday Night Main Event, I believe. I can check the card for you just to double check, but I believe I set you up for Saturday Night Main Event card.
Oh no, that's enough to make me win.
Yes, Brad Harris will be on Saturday Night Event. I see Aaron for God Soul Dragon, which is Aaron. Obviously, you choose yourself. R. Brown for CJ and J. Bobby Brown. R. Brown for KGB as well. R. Brown for Shanny. Ricky Brown for Kirby as well. Ricky looks an impressive specimen, Blue Storm. Yes, he does. Ricky Brown, definitely an impressive superstar so far here. Fruitful Gesture changes. Says Ricky Brown. Hey, everybody, what did I miss? Big Dog, thanks for all the votes. Not sure what all the votes are. The voting has had to be restarted, by the way, guys. In case none of you guys heard me earlier, I know not everybody was already in here. The votes for the Slammy Awards had to be reset due to a person going in and attempting to get extra votes for a number of characters. They created duplicate accounts, figured it out, and I had to instead I was unable to delete the previous votes that were in there. Could not in any way modify the poll, so I simply had to recreate all the polls themselves back to nothing. So you need to go back onto the website. I know it sucks to have to go do that. I know it doesn't take very long, but it's to a degree annoying to have to do that. But I'd appreciate if you guys go back and vote again for the Slammy Awards, which were reset before the stream here tonight. Tornado also said Ricky Brown. The votes are closed. I don't think I got one from Harris, or from Tyrant, or from Balmer. None of those guys were here for this matchup. Oh, Big Dog, you're Ricky Brown. Okay. I guess I hadn't seen you in the Twitch side in so long, or maybe even never. I don't remember if you were already on my friends list or if you were here for just the Twitch stream. Hold on. Did you just see that? He just did a springboard 450 splash. Maybe the last move I would expect from a guy like Aaron, the Dominator, and Ricky Brown did a great job of avoiding that huge, what would have been a devastating move. Ricky Brown lifts him up here. A huge scoop slam, power slam, hooks the leg, but only gets a 2 count right there on Aaron, the Dominator. DX votes Brown. How many matches are? This is the 4th matchup. There are 10 total, including the 3 on Saturday Night Main Event.
Countered by the Dominator.
Right now, though.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Right now, Ricky Brown is taking over this match. Maybe hold on. I think you know what he's going to go do. He's going to take that table apart. Yes, he is. Right there, he has got it. Tearing those televisions, throwing them off the table. I think he has bad things in store for Aaron, the Dominator. But Aaron right there, he should not, in my opinion, should just not focus on destruction, but focus on taking down his opponent. And luckily able to reverse, I believe, a signature move right there was Ricky Brown. Ricky now throws him to the outside, knocks him down. I think he really wants to end this match, maybe by countout. Aaron is outside the ring right now. Ricky has got a hold of him, might be dragging him to that table. Yes! Ricky We are only a 2 count right now. Ricky Brown having a hard time trying to, yes, throws him on the table. Ricky Brown, no, don't do it, Ricky. We're at a count of 3. This could be the end of this matchup.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Hold on. Don't do it, Rook. Oh, right there. Brown just DDTs him through the table. But he's not done yet. I don't know what he just picks Aaron Storm up, realizes at a 6 count, and gets back in the ring at a 7 now.
And it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Here comes Aaron the Dominator. I don't know why he lifted him back up. Might have won this match by count out if he had simply left him crashed through that table. That was a devastating DT. Only the second man ever to put someone through the announce table here in XCW. And the first man to do so not at a pay-per-view. Brown might be leaving off right where Justin Sane left, dominating. Justin Sane, the only other man who's put someone through a table. But that right there has got to hurt Ricky Brown. Huge double knee backbreaker after being pulled through the ropes. Exploding headset. Yeah, I saw the headset bouncing around too. Aaron the Dominator got a front face headlock right here. And a nice hip toss taking Ricky Brown down. It could be the next signature or finisher that ends this matchup. Brown gets reversed. Aaron is right there. Aaron's got him, lifting him up. Brown over the top, though. It turns that suplex on him into a neck breaker onto Aaron. There's a great matchup between these two individuals. One of the best matchup between the newest guys on the roster in a while. Ricky Brown tried to go for a corner move, could not do so. Aaron punches him in the face. I don't know what he's going for. This is not good for Ricky Brown. Brown on the top rope. Aaron, the Dominator, on the top rope as well. Might be a superplex. Yes! Ricky Brown just got superplexed to the center of the ring. Now Aaron's still stomping on him. Is he going for it? No, I thought he might have gone for a submission. No, instead it's a vicious kick to the lower back of Brown. Brown almost to his feet, but Aaron grabs him and hits a reverse DDT right there. King, you said you did vote. You voted twice. I guess I didn't see it. I'm sorry about that. He has anger issues. That's Ricky Brown. Hold on, Ricky Brown. Nice, huge spine buster right there. Not enough to keep Aaron for the count. No, a very late 2 count, but not enough to put him away. Hold on, Aaron. This huge power slam right there, that huge scoop slam might be it if he can get a pinfall here. No, he's setting up. I don't know, is this a choke slam? I'm not sure what he is setting up for. Ricky Brown walked right into it, stood up, and Aaron was there waiting for him. Aaron might be the one headed to Royal Rumble. 1, 2, 3. Aaron the Dominator pulled that one out, and only one man voted for him. The only man to vote for Aaron was Aaron himself, and Aaron just proved everybody else wrong here tonight. Ricky Brown focused a little bit too much on destruction here tonight and not on focusing on that win. He had a finisher in his pocket, could have tried to put Aaron away in the ring, could have even left him laying on the ground outside. Instead made 2 crucial mistakes that in the end cost him this matchup. Definitely a great matchup between these two individuals, but Ricky Brown sadly will not be fighting for that United States title. But it is all not bad for Ricky Brown, because last week Ricky Brown secured himself a spot in the Royal Rumble match itself. So Ricky Brown, even though he will not be in that matchup for that championship, just might be the last man alive in the Royal Rumble. Survived 19 other individuals being tossed over the top rope. And you never know, Ricky Brown could be going to WrestleMania to face our undisputed champion. So that's definitely a great match here tonight. One of the best single matches I've seen in a while. Maybe at least since Petra and Envy Wilson. The best singles match I've seen in quite a while. These two men were very evenly matched. But in the end, that man advances to the finals of the United States Championship. And a man he lost to last week, Envy Wilson, could be the man that he sees at the Rumble itself. So we're going to find out exactly who next week will face him at the Royal Rumble. But here right now, we are going to find out who is the #1 contender for the Women's Championship here in XCW. Will it be the NWO Wolfpack Diva, Paige? Will it be the DX Diva, Natalia? Or will it be the woman who is simply the craziest member of the XCW universe, and that is AJ, along with Kirby? I'm not sure what of the two members of that relationship are crazier. But here we go. 3 women in the ring here tonight. Go ahead and let me know who you think is going to win this match, and I will start it up. Console Dragon choosing. Yes, he says, I win. Also, Dragon right now choosing, or never mind, that's Madfire choosing AJ. AJ being chosen by Fruitful Jester as well. 0. Talia by Blue Storm.
Boy, this young lady is getting it done. Her head's in a good place right now. She's trapped. Unpredictable.
Paige is hot, but she sucks in the WWE. She does not suck at all in the WWE. Paige is awesome at wrestling. AJ was the one who was actually not very good at wrestling, but
what she's gonna do until it happens.
AJ. Oh gosh, she jumped up really fast. AJ for R-King as well. Paris. Paige for, yeah.
Good teamwork there.
Talia for Shani. AJ for I Like Games.
AJ is building some well-deserved momentum right now. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Gosh, this one's hard today. There's a lot of people. I got Hey Tunez down here too. I'm almost running out of room to write down who's doing what, let alone actually write it all down. Hey Tunez chooses Paige. AJ was chosen by you as well. You know, Brent. I want to see Alpha broadcast NBA 2K15. Oh, I am going to have something to say. Switch that to Paige. Sorry, Shani didn't realize that Paige was in this matchup. Myself, I actually chose Paige to win this matchup. She's the only woman who's not received a one-on-one championship match. AJ and Natalya, the last 2 women to have a shot at the championship, and both fell short. Kirby is obviously choosing AJ. Oh, Shantia. Shantia is there. Brent, take that back. Oh, the crazy comment. Well, I guess it's just perspective, Kirby, as to whether they are there or not. Oh, you're saying get onto the laptop, ask why you haven't been in. Oh, you mean why Shantia hasn't been in? It's because Shantia is the AZW champion, and for the fact that she is the AZW champion, is always competing on their brand, I decided to not have her competing in the XCW brand. Basically, like I don't allow somebody to win the tag team titles and then go after a singles title, or vice versa. Since the fact that she won the championship on the other brand of AZW, I was not going to have Shantia competing in action at XCW, I guess, until she lost or was not competing on the AZW brand, I guess. I haven't talked to Wolfpack Alpha 1 specifically about that situation. That's just the way it happened at the time. And I will double check. I thought there were more people that answered. King Just Believe, Tornado, CJ and J, and Tyrant. I did not get answers from you. If I did, I'm sorry. Actually, wait, never mind. Tyrant, you did answer. Of course, you picked Natalya. Should be your girl. Right there, Natalya hits that huge exploder suplex with a pin combination. Could not get the pin on Paige though, as AJ was there to break it up. Then he said NBA day, all day. He said 7:02. We want Tia. Clap, 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 clap. We want Tia. I'm not sure who Tia is. If that's supposed to be. Hold on. Huge spinning clothesline signature move hit by Natalya. AJ trying to steal the pin though. Not very happy of the D-Generation X member. Natalya not liking that right there. You're just jealous AJ doesn't do anything for you at night.
I'm not sure if she knows what planet she's on.
Just Believe. What's up, Queen? Just Believe. Yes, Queen Just Believe. I said you know who I picked. Oh, yes, of course. You always pick Natalya. Excuse me, Tornado. I know that you always pick Natalya. You said, Paige, okay, I can't vote against her. Of course you can't. I just didn't hear you guys. I didn't see it. It went by really quick. A lot of people were voting, and so it shoots up past. I only have about probably half of what you guys can see. So, yes, of course, you would choose your own valet, CJ. A lot of people here in the chat today. Most we've seen it in quite a while. As these 3 women will face off here tonight. The winner in 2 episodes' time will face our champion, Alicia Angel. Alicia Angel has been pinned only one time here in XCW, and that was by Paige 2 weeks ago, or 2 episodes ago. So if Paige can win this matchup, that might not be good news for Alicia Angel, because Alicia Angel's pinned not only Natalya in a one-on-one champion match, but also AJ in a one-on-one championship match. And I know that both those women could defeat her at some point. It's not impossible, but you would definitely have more confidence going in that matchup if you're Alicia. If you're facing a woman you've already defeated in singles competition, instead of a woman that just defeated you. And hold on, tag team maneuver tried to be hit here by Paige and AJ. Natalya, though, grabs both of them by the hair and smashes their heads together. That advantage did not last long.
And there's the reversal from AJ Lee.
You're going to go and strike that image. We're going to shut it down, all down. Right here, Paige going for the pin, but Natalya there to break it up. I said Paige, LOL, I can vote against her. Oh, you can't vote against her. Yes. I just reread that comment I think I saw earlier. Alicia. Yes, we do have Alicia Angel in the chat right now as well. Princess Angel is here. We will see Princess Angel in action on the next episode of XCW. But right now, this match is probably just as important as a match that she would actually be competing in, though, as she will get warmed up for her championship match at the Royal Rumble. That will be episode 50, but episode 49 next week, we will see the champion in action. And one of these women, these 3 women have really been the pioneers here in XCW in terms of not being the champion, but having some significant impact. That cradle DDT just hit on Natalya, but she actually walks right into a move by AJ. Can AJ steal the pinfall victory? If she just covered Natalya, I think this would be over. Instead, she covers Paige. 1, 2, no! At the last second, Paige able to kick out after that neck breaker and that backbreaker and Russian leg sweep combination move almost put Paige away. These women not having any of this, keep breaking up each other's grapple moves, not allowing the other women to get advantages. Oh, that's called opposite cat wrestling. ISIS, not crisis. Actually, crisis. Crazy chat talk going on. We've got votes for all 3 women here tonight. I believe we have 5 AJs, 5 Paiges, and 3 Natalyas. So all 3 women getting a decent percentage of the vote here tonight as to who they think is going to win this matchup. And right there, Paige, that huge soccer kick to the gut of Natalya. I don't know where she's going. As AJ's trying to set up for a finisher, Paige is going to get the steel steps. AJ setting up for a momentary finisher. Natalya able to get to the ropes, prevented her from hitting that finisher as soon as she got up. Right now, AJ though blocking that grapple attempt from behind. Paige right there to grab AJ. She's going to throw her out of the ring. No, pullback attempt. AJ with a nice jawbreaker right there. But she gets kicked in the gut and is backing up here. Natalya waiting in the background. No, she tries to jump in the action right there. All 3 women. Oh, a slap that caught both Natalya and Paige across the face. Only seems to have angered Natalya, who just hit that belly to belly. Turns toward Paige out of nowhere and hits that spinning clothesline. AJ, though, is right behind her, and she might be taking Natalya out. Throws her over the top. No, pullback. Natalya now takes her down. All Natalya needs to turn. Yes. I thought she was about to pin Paige right there. Instead, she picks up the steel steps that Paige brought into the ring. Smashes Paige with them. She drops them right there, though. I thought that was her opportunity to walk out with the win. All she had to do, cover Paige, and I think this one was over. Instead, this match continues on. Natalya taking AJ down right there. Natalya going outside the ring. Is she going for the other steel steps? She is. AJ going outside to confront her. Instead, she realizes she's got the steel steps. She gets right back in the ring. Natalya drops the steps. That Seth Walker jumps over the top of Paige right there. And she is going for the pinfall count. Natalya there breaks up the count quickly, though. has been a good match between these three women. This is our lone and only Divas match of the week here, and Natalya going for the pin again off that exploder suplex. The referee really slow to get down for the count right there, but AJ there to break it up before even a 1. Once again makes the cover on Paige. Not able to get it done though.
Work is being put in by AJ Lee.
Gonna disrespect people. At least people know who you are. Oh wait, you're a nobody? Oh. Shots fired in the chat as AJ tries to go for a pinfall, broken up by Natalya. Yes, those emoticons are, to a degree, kind of ridiculous. Right here, Paige getting smashed into the ground. Thought she might have had an advantage over Natalya for a moment. The referee down for the count, but AJ breaks it up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did she take a shot there?
Takes down Paige right there. I'm sorry, AJ. Paige quickly makes the cover. Paige has not been faring so well for the last probably 3 or 4 minutes of the match. Seems to be the one that's always taken down, but all it takes sometimes is the right moment, the right placement. You might get the other opponent to take someone out, and then suddenly, hold on, Black Widow locked in here on Natalya. Will Natalya pop out? No, she did not tap out right there. Instead, it's Paige who's able to break up that submission hold. And now she is attacking Natalya herself. I think she was setting up for a finishing maneuver, but Natalya able to block it. And now Russian leg sweep takes down Paige. AJ standing over her. She goes for the pinfall. These three women have been fighting for so long, it seems like they are simply going for a pinfall after every decently strong move that's done. Natalya now throws AJ to the corner. I don't know what she's trying to set up, but Paige attacks her from behind. Oh no, this is the Paige Turner, smashes the back of her head on the ground. AJ on the far side of the ring and walks across and with ease breaks up the move right there. When signing up, my guy, should I include custom names for finishers? Yes, Blue Storm, that is always a possibility. Very few members of the XCW roster actually have custom names, or at least have explained to me their custom names. But if you have a custom name for your finisher, I would gladly call that the name of that move, that particular finisher.
Yes, nicely done.
As AJ right now, oh no, picked up. You just saw her pick up Natalya, and Paige quickly takes her out. And Paige right now is exhausted. Natalya, all she has to do is make the cover, but it took her too long. She dragged AJ away from the ropes. I think she realized that she could have hooked both legs right there. That probably would have been able to pick up the victory. Instead, took way too much time to drag her to the center of the ring. And by the time she did so, Paige had regained her ability to break up the pinfall. What is this? Again, that huge Seth Walker taking down Natalya, going for the pin. Paige turns around, just a 1 count. I want to challenge that play, Kirby saying. Be careful with that. I heard it, that a dam in Texas is almost about to break. Well, yes, hopefully I will not get washed away in all the flooding that is happening in Texas. Has not been good. The rain itself has been good. We had been in a drought for, it seemed like 3 or 4 years, maybe longer. And that is definitely far and gone now, as we have had quite a bit of flooding. A number of people died over the last few weeks. So, very sad issue. But right now, Paige is on the ground. AJ standing over Natalya. Natalya finally getting up. AJ is waiting, but I think it took her a little bit too long. And instead of continuing to stalk her, she simply got up and walked around. Now striking both women. Natalya takes her down with that unique backbreaker. Paige hits a pendulum backbreaker on Natalya. Who will she go for the pinfall on? It's Natalya. Is her foot under the rope? It was. Referee saying he cannot make the pinfall count right there. That is pretty much Mexico anyway. Yeah, South Texas. A little bit. I'm in North Texas. Which is basically like the entire eastern seaboard. Basically, Texas is so large. I could travel from here to the far side of Florida, and I could actually travel that far in Texas alone if I were to travel from tip to tip. It's right now, hold on, this Paige tap out move being locked into Natalya. AJ simply standing there, watched it happen. And right there, you just saw Paige defeat Natalya. I don't know if she froze or what, but she went into some type of catatonic state as Paige just picked up the victory and the only woman to defeat Alicia Angel, the only woman to pin here in XCW. That was just a couple of weeks ago. She is the woman that will face Alicia Angel at the pay-per-view of the Royal Rumble. So this could be the biggest challenge of our champion's career. This might be the next XCW Women's Champion. Yeah, I think AJ might have had a stroke. That might be true. I don't know. Kirby's gonna have to get back there and see what is wrong with her. She's having a heart attack. Madfire, that's why she retired. She retired in real life. Okay, and right here we are going to see the tag team champions, CJ and Jay Lyons, taking on the newest faction here in XCW, or at least the beginnings of a new faction. Both Alex Tyson and this man, Zach Zero. Zach Zero is 1-0 here in XCW. Last week, Alex Tyson won back his European Championship, and as well as Cameron made her re-debut last week as the manager of this group. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if these two men who might very well soon be in the tag team division can defeat the men who are two-time and current reigning defending tag team champions, the Sixth Dynasty, CJ and Jay Lyons. So guys, go ahead and let me know who you think is going to win the Sixth Dynasty. You can put CJ and Jay or the NWO Wolfpack, or will it be the two men on the right side of the screen? You can either say Evolution or Alex Tyson and Zach Zero. My mom is doing fine, Kirby. But let's go ahead and get uploaded my guy now. What tag should I add to help you find it? XCW is a good tag, but if you gotta message me, Blue Storm, so that I am able to so I know. Like, you tell me, and then I can add you as a friend, or you add me as a friend, I can able to add you as a friend. And then you're simply on my friends list, so that way you just tell me in a message what your creator wrestler's name is. It'll be very simple to find them and download them. Okay, so we've got from God Soul Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and start this match. So Dragon is saying CJ is taking the Sixth Dynasty.
Those lariats can do so much damage.
Sixth Dynasty from Shani as well. Carson, can I vote for myself? Yes, you can. Can vote the other way. Fruitful Jester says yes. I don't know what that is. Madfire chooses Evolution. Can you download my creator wrestler? I will not be able to download them right now, ham sandwich. But I will put you on a list of people that are waiting for when some people leave and I gain openings. I can then add you on. I know we have at least 2 people ahead of you, maybe 3 or 4 in fact. But sometimes we might not have anybody leave for a couple months. We might have 5 or 6 people leave in 1 month. So you never know when the spots will open. Evolution for Ricky Brown. Kirby is choosing. Kirby is Crisis Jr. going to wrestle in the future. Evolution for R King as well, Mr. Brad Harris. How dare you? Uploaded now. Oh, there's a message on him saying it's my guy. Okay. Make sure you send it to me. Somebody put my gamer tag over there just in case he sent me a message. I don't think I necessarily saw one be sent yet. Sixth Dynasty from King Just Believe. Evolution from Fruitful Jester. That was the past. This is the present day now, R King. And right now, CJ tags in his brother Jay, the larger of the 2 men here in the Sixth Dynasty. And Zero right now using the ropes to gain leverage and crush the windpipe right there of Jay Lyons. Thank you, Madfire and Fruitful Jester. That would be my gamer tag. So send me to my gamer tag, which is that right there, Image Maker. Not Image45, that is just simply my Twitch handle. So if you're going to send me messages, send that to me on Xbox Live. You vote Evolution. Okay. Nato votes Evolution. I am going to choose, I don't know, Evolution is on a roll from last week, but last week the 6 Dynasty probably loved getting that 2-on-1 handicap match, but here tonight, I don't know if that's going to work out in their favor. I think I'm going to go 6 Dynasty as well. Hard to choose against these champions. The biggest competitions that the Vigilantes have faced overall over the last 5 or 6 months here in XCW. And right here, picking him up, huge scoop slam opportunity, and he nails it, does Zero. And you see Alex Tyson begging to be tagged in. Here comes in the European champion, the man who cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase to win the European title, lost it just 2 weeks later, then regained it just 2 weeks after that, and we will once again see the European champion Alex Tyson. This time, he is the man entering the pay-per-view. The champion once again take on Jake Watson, who once again is going to have to try to get his title back. Last week, though, we saw them fight fair and square. Godzilla Dragon, did I get your vote? Yes, I did. You chose 6 Dynasty. Just to let y'all know who I did not get votes for, as Tyson uses that vicious attack on Jay and that standing moonsault following it up. I did not get votes from Blue Storm, from I Like Games, from Tyrant, from Kirby, or from, I guess Balmer's probably not here, or from Hey Tunes. Those are guys I did not seem to get votes for this matchup. By the time that we get to our next pay-per-view, I think probably 5 or 6 people will have gotten to the 25, maybe more than that. Just it really depends. If you're here for the whole stream, you can vote. You're almost guaranteed. If you can just go 50%, guaranteed 5 or 6 people per stream, then, you know, within a month and a half, you'll probably be able to pick it up. If you have a couple of weeks where you do really good even, I think somebody's actually gotten like 7 or 8 correct in 1 week. So you never know. It might even be less than that for you to be able to get that extra overall point. I'd be on that list. I am Sailed Geoduck. Interesting name, Sailed Geoduck. I like that. Of course, I see Geoduck. That makes me think of Pokemon from my childhood, Geodude. Right there, Tyson took CJ down, but only got a 1 count right there. I'll vote on the champs. Oh, whoo! Look at that. Look, did you see the way CJ took that hit? Curled up into the ropes after he got launched into the air, and that sweet chin music flipped him back. I think CJ right there was as brutal as we've seen one move hit somebody here in XCW. Bring back Tommy Dreamer. We need a hardcore division. You know, we never know. There is a hardcore division in AZW, or at least there was. I'm not sure if they still have the hardcore title or not. But you never know what we'll have in the future. I mean, I have plans that go through WrestleMania, at least in terms of when it comes to championships. But you never know exactly what we have planned in store for you guys. I don't want to add too many titles. I probably would not, at the very most, I'd probably never go is maybe 1 more title at a maximum. I would never want to add more than 3 single titles at one individual. I mean, more than 4 ever. But 3 really seems to be the good number, kind of one that's a building block, one that's a little bit maybe higher, or at least maybe even 2 that are going to be considered equal with that eventual goal to become undisputed champion. Zero has almost got the 3 count there. CJ able to avoid the attack by Tyson, as Zero could not pick up the 3 count right there. You're thinking about making a show. That's always a fun idea. I personally, the reason I made this XCW show was I was trying to find a way to make the universe mode fun. Basically, I wanted to make a unique roster for my shows. And I couldn't figure out a way to do it without having to have another individual help me. So I saw one of my friends from a former Fed use my Creator Wrestler for his streaming show just like this. After a couple of weeks in it, I was like, man, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for, wanting to do. And so I ended up a few weeks later figuring out I could use Twitch in this manner, upload them to YouTube, and the XCW was born. And kind of same thing happened with one of the members of the XCW roster, Alpha One. Kind of stumbled upon this through friends and such, and then figured out that that's basically the same kind of thing he wanted to be doing, and that's how we got our AZW show, which was our developmental show at one point, now an equal brand to XCW. A fun little story as to how, things can grow from just a small little, when we first started, only 4 people even knew that this show existed beside myself. We had 4 original superstars, people that were watching the original episode. Now we have 25 different superstars here in XCW. I believe at least 22 or so different users, maybe 23. Let's hold on right here. Just a 1 count. I don't know how Zero kicked out of that move so easily. You want to win a 24/7 title by pinning someone sleeping. Will new wrestlers be included in shows? Blue Storms, that just depends on when other wrestlers leave. If their people become too inactive, are never showing up for streams, then I will simply have to move on from their character. One of my favorite wrestlers, probably the favorite moveset of any of my wrestlers that we've had in XCW. Just recently, he had been inactive for probably 3 months. Decided to go ahead and drop him, even though he just fought for the Undisputed Championship belt. So it doesn't matter basically how active you are or how much I like your character. If you become too inactive for too long, I've got to move on and allow guys like Blue Storm or other individuals like I Like Mike, allow those guys that want and seem to enjoy it for that time to get on in the action. So you just never know. I mean, if like theoretically, I guess it could be never if everybody was active every time. But we know that's not going to happen. People move on. They get tired of it. They find something else new. But right there, that huge spider suplex, that spider German suplex off the top rope took Jay down. And you saw him drop down from the top rope. Did not want to go for a diving move or a high-risk move of any kind. Zero just simply tried to pick up the win. But CJ was quickly able to get across the ring. Hashtag Lucky Chance. Yes, Lucky Chance, another member of the universe I personally really liked, but eventually had to cut to make room for active superstars. Yes, Envy did fight. Envy picked up another one. Actually, J-Her, just to let you know, before you leave, if you're not going to stay around, since you've won 5 consecutive shows in a row, you are now going to be able to add an extra point to your character. You will now be a 91 overall, J-Her. So, tag team member, that's a move that put Britt Ryder down last week, but he did not have the luxury of a tag team partner to break up that pinfall like Alex Tyson just did. He had that man on his side, Zach Zero, able to get in there and break up the count, and Tyson now fighting back with this huge suplex right here. Just to let you also know, Envy Wilson, next week you will have a match. If you can win that match next week, Envy, on the episode 49, you will fight for the vacant United States Championship against the man you defeated last week, who earlier won a match here tonight. You also have already earned entry into the Royal Rumble match itself. So there's a chance that you could win the match next week, win the match, become the United States champion, and win the match also again to become the Royal Rumble winner and have an undisputed title shot at WrestleMania. I mean, Envy, your pay-per-view could be the stuff that dreams are made of, as Tyson got the hot tag right there. Tyson trying to go for his finishing or signature move, unable to do so. That could have been the end of this match, but it will not be. CJ tried to go over there and attack Zero. Not sure what his beef was for him. Pops him down onto the ropes right there, but not enough to pin CJ here tonight. You added me as a friend and messaged you. Thank you, Blue Storm. It's the easiest way for me to contact people. Send out invites when the XCW starts. Tyson's into a trip there, but even though he tripped and hurt his own leg for a moment, it doesn't matter as Zero distracted CJ just long enough for Tyson to continue with the advantage. And Tyson might be going for a springboard maneuver. He has jumped over the top rope. A frog splash. Could not connect cleanly with it, but definitely still causing damage on CJ. EX chooses no one because they suck. Right here, right now, we are seeing great tag team action. Just one more match left on the card. It will be the #1 contendership match for the undisputed title. In the next match, we will see Tyrant, the leader of D-Generation X, take on another D-Generation X member, both of them defeated members of the NWO Wolfpack last week, eliminated them and forced an all-DX final. The winner will face our basically 9 months straight reigning undisputed champion, Brian Tornado Nash. But if you remember a couple weeks back, Tyrant one-on-one completely cleanly defeated the undisputed champion in singles competition. And right here, we thought that seatbelt suplex might have finished things off, but Zero able to get in the ring. These teams really need to use the sides of the ring, so use a little ring psychology to finish things off here tonight. And right here, looks like they're going to go for that powerbomb neckbreaker combination. Yes! Crush the back and neck of Alex Tyson right there. CJ could go for a pinfall. Instead, oh no, don't do it. I know what this is. This is those 10 elbow drops. This is so brutal. I don't know how you have the cardio to jump up and down 6 times, let alone, 10 times in a row. I think that was 9. Yes, that last one, a little bit of hop in his step. Smashes that elbow one more time into Alex's chest. Definitely should have gone for a pin off of that maneuver. Instead, continues to attack, and Tyson luckily able to get that huge equalizing maneuver. And I think he's actually stalking Jay for the finish here right here. Tyson now turns him around. What is this? Yes, the Omega Driver cracks the head of Jay into the mat. Quickly goes for the pin. CJ's in. 1, 2, no. Zero not able to get there in time. Hopefully XCW will bear witness to the power of Marcus Conan. Sorry, Conan. Is it Conan or Conan? Soon, that is your guy's name. Definitely a good name for a wrestler. Hashtag Wimbo Bimbo. Yes, King Wimbo, a former member of the XCW universe. A reference from it I see from CJ in the chat. Arking saying, what if someone is cleared for 2 matches and they won the Rumble and won the Undisputed Championship? Theoretically, I'm pretty sure that 2 people that will not be in the Rumble will be the man competing for the Undisputed Championship and the champion himself. That'll leave 3 other members of the universe that will be unable to fight in the Royal Rumble match. So almost everybody will get in. Those men who have secure spots, such as Ricky Brown, NB Wilson, Kirby, those 3 men have all secured spots. So no matter what, they cannot be taken out of the Royal Rumble. We will have some more Rumble qualifiers on Saturday Night Main Event to secure a spot on the roster. But it is definitely, we have never had a double champion here in XCW. And at this current moment in time, the only man who really has a good opportunity for that to happen is NB Wilson at this moment. Oh, come on. I thought I touched it just like 2 minutes ago. 1, 2, no, not the in count there. My controller died because you don't touch your controller for like 10 or 15 minutes. You usually ends up dying. Luckily, it did make me take over a member of the team, which has happened in the past. It sucks that I had to restart the match. But right now, CJ tagging in his brother. Jay tagging in his brother CJ. CJ immediately reverses that throwing attempt, but rolls him up. This could be it. Jay's not able to get in the ring. 1, 2. No, CJ able to kick out right there. I thought that was the end of the match. He rolled him up, and now hits that springboard crossbody. He was right next to him, but was able to make the turn and connect with that move. And followed it over the huge leaping elbow drop. CJ being picked up now. Kicked in the gut, kneed in the gut there by CJ. CJ throws him into his corner, the safe side of the ring. Tag team move here. They're not going for that finisher, but they're going once again for the power bomb neck breaker combination. Very devastating move. We saw Tyson got hit with that earlier, but Zero now being pinned right here. 1, 2, no, Tyson there to break it up. Yes, there will be 6 other matches besides the Royal Rumble itself. So a lot of the roster will still get a matchup. 1, 2, I believe there will be 4 title matches. The United States European, 5 actually. The United States European Tag Team, Undisputed, and the two lower singles titles, the main singles title, the tag team title, the women's title. So I guess there's only going to be 2 other matches. Our pre-show match and 1 other match on the card besides the Rumble match itself. Hold on. This is the tag team finisher. Once again, we saw that early on in this matchup. But the move that put Brent Ryder away. 1, 2. No, Tyson gets there just in time. I thought that was it. I thought Zero was going to be pinned for the first time here in XCW, but he was unable to get the 3 count right there. Tyson just making it in time to break it up. Upgraded the signature and finisher. Your names for your guy on the site. Should I send them to your account in a message? It wouldn't hurt, yes. As Tornado said, it would never hurt to send me on multiple platforms the messages. You can always send it to my gamer tag. It's probably what I check the most, but doesn't mean that it's infallible. I definitely have had times where I've skipped over one or clicked in real fast and backed out and never actually checked the message. So it's good to always do it in multiple places if you're trying to get my attention for something specific. On the website, on my gamer tag. You can even send me messages on Twitch, although in all honesty, I haven't gotten any messages on Twitch, so I'd be surprised when I get that first one. Or YouTube is also another place where I put up all the videos as well. If you want to go back and watch any of the old XCW universe, this is episode 48 here, so we have 48 previous episodes, including that crossover with NXT pay-per-view. So you can always go check those out if you want to learn about any of these characters. You know, maybe there's one in specific you like, and you can go find out exactly, how their character has developed over time. Alex Tyson hits that signature move right there, or at least I think that was his signature move, that huge moonsault off the second rope. Tyson now using a little bit of fancy dance work right there. Does say fancy footwork. Goes for the pin here. Hold on. Jay did not. Oh, we have seen that with Jay before. Somebody hits a signature move, and they take that momentary rest. You see Jay get excited, like, yes, they're not going to be able to get over there and make that pinfall attempt. And instead, Jay looks over there at the two legs. He couldn't even get into the ring. And that ends the match right there. Alex Tyson gets the pinfall over the tag team champions here tonight. Great opportunity for these two men to continue their momentum going forward. But the Wolfpack have one more week to get things straight because they're going to be facing a very hungry tag team in the Birds of Prey. And the people that they want to prey on are the Wolfpack. Let's go ahead and move on to our main event of Raw. Remember, after Raw, we still have 3 matches that will be on Saturday Night Main Event. So we are over halfway through now. This is our 7th match out of 10 that will be on the card here tonight. This is Tyrant versus Jackson Jordan. Shenanigans, saying CJ. Apparently, Evolution is sad. Oh, Evolution is a mystery. I think you might have read. Oh, Fruitful Jester put misery. Okay. Tyrant and Jackson Jordan. So let me know who you think is going to win this match here tonight. You see the new attires from both gentlemen, I believe, Jackson Jordan and Tyrant, debuting new attires. So who is going to win? Who is going to face Brian Nash at the pay-per-view? Jackson Jordan, Tyrant. Let me know. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. DX chooses DX. You can't just say DX or you automatically, if you're not choosing individuals, Sean, can't choose DX. Have to say one or the other. Too late for England, so I'm going to go. That's no problem. But hey, you got to see your matchup at least, Fruitful Jester. Tyrant chooses, or Shanny chooses Tyrant. Can't choose DX. What if DX changes vote to DX? Tyrant by I Like Games Kid. I know, I Like Games Kid. We've got Jackson Jordan by Travis. I'm not sure. I don't think Travis is a member of the XCW universe, but we'll go right down his score anyways, in case he were to become a member. Never know when we'll have spots available to add new people to the rosters. Tyrant early on picking up a Powerball. I only have 2 votes officially right now. Shanny and I Like Games are the only 2 people that have actually given me real votes. Or I guess, and Travis has also given me his. I'm going to go with the crazy upset, in my opinion. And I don't even know what's going to happen, but I'm going to choose Jackson Jordan. I like to go for the underdog in matchups. So I'm going to take Jackson Jordan myself. But you guys you only have about 1 more minute where I'm going to lock in the votes. And only 3 people have given me who they think are going to win this match. Oh, there in my eyes, not final vote is for Jax. I'm assuming that was supposed to be Jax. So I'm going to go ahead and give Zero his Jackson Jordan votes. But guys, go ahead and send me real quick. You got to send me the messages and let me know what's going on. Jackson Jordan right now able to attack Tyrant. I'm giving 45 more seconds, guys. Send me those votes. Jackson Jordan takes down Tyrant with that reverse DDT. Tornado Dash going with Tyrant. DX doesn't count as a vote. Blue Storm is going to choose Tyrant as well. Jackson Jordan by Aaron.
Just a dominating display. Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. The quick kick.
Both these men back to their feet. This is the first time we've seen DX have to face each other. And I don't know necessarily these men wanted to face each other. But as much as I'm sure they hate having to actually physically beat each other down here tonight, whatever hatred or a frustration that brings them is not nearly as much as the joy it brought them to both defeat members of the Wolfpack. And that huge chokeslam spinebuster right there by Tyrant normally keeps his opponents down, and very often for a 3 count, Jordan pops right up from it, tried to hit a comeback maneuver, was unsuccessful though, and Tyrant setting up for this. We have seen him win with this before, this huge, big swing, very disorienting move. If you've never had this done to you, it is a lot more painful than maybe it looks, and just simply throws you off balance. Maybe you won't have the wherewithal to kick out, and Jordan right there just got defeated. And even though they got both in for Jackson Jordan really late, did Hayes Tunes and did Madfire, it was in fact Tyrant who won that matchup. So the man who defeated Brian Nash just 2 episodes ago is going to get another shot to defeat him at the pay-per-view. And the question is, will it be a repeat, or can Brian Nash do what he has always done in one-on-one championship matches, and that is, regardless of what has happened, find a way to walk out the winner? Signature and finisher sent your Xbox Live account. Okay, thank you, Blue Storm. And yes, you see that on his chest. He's got that huge tattoo across his left pectoral. It says, "Fear the Tyrant," and that might be exactly what Brian Tornado Nash needs to do. As we now head to our next show, which is XCW's Saturday night main event. Just 3 more matches to go here tonight. And the question is, which of these men are going to be able to win matches here tonight? A lot of these matches are going to be for spots in the Royal Rumble match itself. We are going to see Jake Watson in our main event take on a member of the NWO Wolfpack, a member who needs to turn things around, a man that he has faced before. In fact, a man he defeated for the XCW European Championship. Omega is a man that is not happy the way that he got shut out of the European title race after losing his rematch to Jake Watson. So let's go to calendar here. We go over to Saturday night main event. Let's go over there. So yes, our main event is going to be Jake Watson versus Omega. We will also see Brad Harris go one-on-one with who is it going to be? It's going to be Brad Harris versus Petra one-on-one. The winner of that match will be in the Royal Rumble match. Neither of these men have secured their position in that match. Yes. Oh, one-on-ones? No, it's triple. Okay. I just got to make sure that I'm choosing the correct thing. AJ, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the hospital? Kirby has apparently there's an emoticon of AJ in the chat or something. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Jake Watson. That's what I said. Yes. Jake Watson, the former 2-time European champion, is going to take on the former European champion that he took the title from, which is Omega in the main event. That should be a great matchup. That matchup also a Royal Rumble qualifier. yes, some of our lower champions are going to be able to get into the Royal Rumble match itself. So Jake Watson, Omega, Petra, Brad Harris all have an opportunity to get into the Royal Rumble match here tonight. And you have a real quick question. Is Horror still in the XCW? If 7024 is in the chat, I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if he's. I'm confused about his character because he keeps telling me he's going to like change him or edit certain different things. So I just wanted to know if he was still, if Horror was still in the league or if you were going to change him to somebody else. Is basically what I'm asking. Okay, and here we're going to see, oh no, I don't want a triple threat. This is going to be a one-on-one matchup. Probably since she had a stroke in the ring. That is true. I forgot about that. Did Kirby punch her again? Oh, yes. Put Cameron in the match. Oh, we're not doing another Divas match here tonight, Madfire. We already had her compete a couple weeks ago. We only have one Divas match a week in order to make, because the main focus of this is the male superstar. So I want to make sure that we have all these superstars that we can fighting each and every week. And this week we're going to have Kirby facing off in our first matchup of the evening. Kirby, already a part of the Royal Rumble match, will be going one-on-one with one half of the number one contenders for the tag team titles. He will be taking Falcon on one-on-one here tonight. After it stops loading for a second, I can back up and add his tag team partner as his manager. I've probably passed him already. A giant purple face paint. It'll be hard to miss him. There he is, Hawk. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and save that matchup. And so we can start our Saturday night main event now. It is set up. Kirby versus one half of the number one contenders. He will be facing Falcon, followed by two Royal Rumble qualifiers, Brad Harris versus Petra, and Jake Watson versus Omega. All of these men not only looking forward to earning their spots in the Royal Rumble here tonight, but also to simply earn momentum heading into their matchups over the weekend. You don't want to go into the Royal Rumble having been defeated week after week. So let's go ahead and jump into the first match here tonight. I will be back in just a moment, so don't tell me who you think's going to win yet. I probably won't be able to see it. I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to go check out something real quick. Okay, I'm back, and we are about to start the action here in this first match now. Let's go ahead and start it up. Kirby and Falcon one-on-one. Let me now know who you think is going to win this matchup between these two individuals. Oh, where's AJ? I forgot to add AJ, Kirby. If you want me to restart real fast, I will. You can go with the storyline that she's in the hospital right now from a mild heart attack or something, or if you really want me to, I will go get AJ and restart the match. Kirby, I simply forgot to add her. So let me know really quick in the first couple minutes of the match if you think that you need her at your side. Okay, KGB is taking Falcon versus Vote IFC.